Welcome in, guys, to the Birmingham Backline. This is a video blog series that I'm going to start doing this year, and hopefully I'll do a lot of them for you guys. Certainly want to start before the season gets going. You're going to have to bear with me. I'm going to have to perfect this. I've never done anything like this, so I'm sure it will improve. And this being the first one, kind of going off script, and I hope I don't ramble too much. I know I've got a limited amount of time, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload these to the Birmingham Backline. I'm going to upload them to my YouTube page as well, and hopefully give you some interesting content. I feel like it's a good way to communicate with you guys without having to crack out an article to read. Maybe you could listen to this as you're getting dressed in the morning, or before you go to bed, or in the car on your commute to work, or whatever it is that you do. But anyways, wanted to take the opportunity to talk about some recent Birmingham Hammers news. Talk about a couple of articles that I'll be writing on the Birmingham Backline over the next couple of weeks, and also talk about a piece that I wrote for another blog that was published last week on ComebackTown, as well as AL.com. I don't think, I don't know. I'm just rambling, so it's kind of late at night, but I wanted to crack this out for you guys and get this done. I'm wearing my lucky t-shirt, Doug Clark and the Hot Nuts. I don't know if you ever got to see Doug Clark and the Hot Nuts in your college days. They used to travel up and down the East Coast. I went to school in Virginia, and they were a big band up in that part of the country, dating back to like the 1960s. And but they were awesome. Loved them. My lucky t-shirt, and hopefully it'll carry me through this first video blog. So crazy, we're already 2 minutes in. Bear with me, stick with me. Thanks for coming by the blog and checking this video post out. And also let me know what you think. If it's something interesting, or if you have any good feedback for me, if you enjoy it, whatever. If you hate it, you say I suck, I don't have a voice for video or podcast or anything like that, that's fine too. I want to know. But anyways, wanted to tackle a couple things. First things first, the friendlies. The Birmingham Hammers announced last week that they were adding 2 friendlies to their 2017 schedule. If you don't know already, they've added Atlanta United, I believe around Memorial Day weekend. I think it's the Saturday of Memorial Day weekend. They'll be playing Atlanta United FC's U18 team, so the youth team, on May the 27th. I think that's the Saturday night of Memorial Day. If you are in Birmingham and you are at all interested in watching some quality up-and-coming soccer stars, either on the Birmingham Hammers or on Atlanta United's Youth Academy team, which, by the way, guys, is a really good team. I mean, right now they've got Andrew Carlton listed on their roster. If you don't know Andrew Carlton, he's like a 16-year-old. He was Atlanta United's first signing, I believe, when they announced the team a couple years ago. He's a homegrown kid. He's 16 years old, but he plays on the U.S. National team, U20 U.S. national team. Scores tons of goals. He's scoring tons of goals for the Atlanta United U18 team. If he is on the roster come the end of May, the U18 Atlanta United roster, we will be treated to something really special, getting to see him play at this age. He is going to be around U.S. soccer, I think, for a long time. He'll probably be a national team player. I don't want to put too big expectations on him, but he certainly has the quality at this young age, and if he continues to develop, there's no reason why he shouldn't be a part of the mix. He'll definitely be Atlanta United's a player for them. He may be added to the senior team this year. Who knows? Maybe there's maybe an opportunity that he gets loaned out this summer when high school's done. maybe they'll send him to a USL team like the Charleston Battery, or somewhere up around Atlanta, to get him some more quality minutes. But tell you what, if he's on the roster, you're going to want to come out and watch him play. Watch him play the Hammers. If you haven't ever been to a Hammers game, this is a great opportunity to come out, tailgate with the Magic City Brigade, and see what it's all about. Another really good reason why I think Atlanta United's a really good pickup for the schedule. Obviously, the Hammers have a lot of kids that still have ambitions of playing professional soccer. And what better way to get them in front of some MLS Academy coaches and give them the opportunity to showcase what they're all about, their talent on and off the field. It's really a savvy scheduling move by the by the Hammers, bringing in that team. Also, around the middle of June, I can't remember if it's the 12th, 13th, 14th of June, the Hammers added a friendly with Georgia Revolution FC. This is a team that we played a couple of times last year. Lost both games to. They were friendlies last year. We were in different divisions in the NPSL. But really nice to see that team added. I think we have an opportunity to build a nice little rivalry. In fact, the game has a title. It's for the I-20 Cup. Now, don't get me started on a tangent. I really don't like the fact that all of the rivalry games that the Hammers have are named after interstates that connect us to the other city. The I-20 Cup with Georgia Revolution, or the I-60 Cup with Nashville or Inter Nashville. That's the new Nashville NPSL club this year. I think that's so unoriginal. Don't you? I mean, I think it's really unoriginal, and I don't know who came up with that. I hope I'm not offending anyone that came up with that and thought it was the greatest idea to name a cup or a derby or a derby. Is it a derby or a derby? They pronounce derby over in England. We're in America. Damn it, it's a derby here. Sorry, I'm rambling. But anyways, why does it have to be named after the interstate? We could come up with so many more creative names for cups with these NPSL rivals. I feel like we have so many cups. It's like every game is a cup named after an interstate. We've got the 65 Cup. We've got the I-20 Cup. Do we have an I-22 Corridor X Cup with Memphis? I don't know what we have with them. Tell you what, if you comment below and come up with some really creative cup names, I'll throw them in an article and maybe we can get something started. Anyways, that's a challenge for you. Put it out there. Get creative. Have fun with it. I may even come up with a couple of them myself. I think we could do so much better. We could do so much better than these interstate cups. Such an unoriginal cup name. Anyway, still early enough in the Hammers' history here to come up with something a lot better than that. I think you can do it. Okay, so 2 really good friendlies added to the schedule. I think if you're a soccer fan in Birmingham, if you're at all invested in seeing professional soccer come to the city of Birmingham, you really need to show up. Show up to that game with Atlanta United. Show up to the Georgia Revolution. Show up to all the games. I'm out there tailgating with the family. Some games last year, God, some games we had like 50. When Chattanooga came to town last year, we had like 150, 200 people out there, if not more, tailgating. Guys, this is a lot of fun. If you got nothing better to do over the summer on Saturday afternoons, and you're a soccer fan, or you have kids that play soccer, come to the Hammers games. Come tailgate with us. Come talk soccer with me. Tell me what you're thinking about soccer in Birmingham, or if you're following Major League Soccer. We could talk Atlanta. I love Major League Soccer. I know a lot of people that hate MLS that come out and support the Hammers, but whatever. Don't be a snob. MLS is top level. It's fun. And I'm totally on the Atlanta United bandwagon. But don't get me wrong, I'm a Birmingham local soccer fan first, and big fan of the Hammers and what they're doing. Okay, couple other things before I have to go. I've got a blog post series, top 5 soccer matches played in Birmingham's history. The first one was a UAB versus Indiana game back from 2013. Go check it out. It's like 2, 3, or 4 lines down on my homepage. If you haven't read it, go read it. You can actually link over to the YouTube article where you can watch a whole match, or there's another article that I posted there that is actually just the highlights if you don't have 2 hours to kill. I'm totally in the soccer bubble. I definitely watched the whole 2-hour thing. So I'm crazy. I know. My wife tells me I'm crazy. Anyways, go read about it. If you weren't there, if you weren't one of the 3,000 people that were at that match, I think you'll really enjoy it. It was a really great game, and it's number 5 on my top 5 most important soccer matches played in the city of Birmingham. I've got the number 4 match. I won't tell you what it is now. I've done a little bit of research on those matches, and the number 4 match will be coming up in the next couple of weeks. We'll talk about it. What do you think it is? Do you have any ideas of what should be in the top 4 of the most important soccer matches played in Birmingham? Let me know. Let me know in the comments below, or over on the Facebook page, or wherever, or on Twitter. Hit me up. Also, I'm going to be doing a series called Faces, where we're highlighting the players that play for Birmingham. We're going to talk about what they'll be doing this summer other than playing for the Birmingham Hammers. Some of them are in school. Some of them will, obviously be professionals and working. The first one is with Brad Lewis. Brad Lewis is the first announced signing from the Hammers a couple weeks ago. He's our goalie. He's our goalkeeper. He's been with the organization since the very first game. Really excited, really privileged to have the opportunity to sit down with him and learn about what he's doing in terms of soccer and life outside of soccer. I think you'll really enjoy the piece. Super nice guy. And then lastly, I had a post, an article that I wrote for ComebackTown, the blog that is all about making Birmingham a better Birmingham, I guess, is a poor way of saying it. But it's not just at all about soccer. But David Scher, the main editor and publisher of the ComebackTown, found my blog and really had thought for a long time that soccer would be a wonderful sport to come to Birmingham professionally, and asked that I give him a provocative piece, and I think it was very provocative. Listen, we've got a market here for soccer. The highlight all of the pros that soccer has in terms of good check marks. We've got a market that loves to watch the game. We've got plenty of children playing the game every Saturday in the fall and the spring. A lot of healthy, good soccer clubs, youth soccer clubs around town. And in general, the sport is just getting more and more popular. Kids that are 12 to 18 years old love soccer, MLS, Major League Soccer, as much as they love Major League Baseball. So anyways, we definitely have a market. The challenge, obviously, is accessibility. How do we get more people out to the games? How do the Hammers create an environment that is open up to all of Birmingham and not just the people that can easily get to Secret Hollow? I love Secret Hollow. It's been a great home for the Hammers, but it's sometimes maybe difficult for people that live on the eastern side of Birmingham or the western side of Birmingham or the north side of Birmingham to get to. So it's all about accessibility. I have a couple of articles that, if you haven't read, at the Birmingham Backline on that as well. Accessibility and the demographics here in Birmingham, and how the Hammers can probably improve their standing in the community. But anyways, video blog number 1 in the books. If you have any questions, send them my way. Birmingham Backline, backline.com, Birmingham Backline, or bhambackline.com. God, I've been writing this blog for like 2 years and I still can't get it right. bhambackline.com. Also, check out the piece over at ComebackTown, and also give my buddy Colin Barnwell. He's got a website. It's called bhamhammersblog.com. Give him a review. Click over there. I think you'll love it. It's another take on the Birmingham Hammers. He just did a season preview. He's probably a lot wittier than I am. Probably a better writer too. So anyways, if you like my stuff, go check his stuff out too. He'll just give you another take. Guys, thanks for coming over to the blog. Hope you enjoyed this video podcast. And I'm out. Until next time. Later.